In taking on this project, which is painting an acoustic Martin, I was very shook about doing this because it could go really bad. It is for a musician called Emma T, who is a friend, and she's lovely. Feel free to check out her Spotify, it is linked down below. She was like, hey, can you paint my guitar? And I was like, go on then. I'm all here for a project, so I'm just gonna do it. Why not? So I get the guitar from her, I'm looking at it like, this is really a Martin. But do you know what? I've done it, and I think it looks pretty cool. So I get the guitar and I'm like, ooh, Farinos. She's not thriving out here. So I think, okay, I'm gonna take the strings off and oof. So, okay, that happens. I'm still gonna take the strings off because I need them out of my way, to be honest. Like, I can't be encompassed by this barrier that is the strings. So take them off, clean it, cool, because I'm here for a nice clean environment, you know, like it's all about mental health up in here. I'm cleaning it, cool. Next thing I need to do, sand it. Thing is, top half definitely wood, last part, figure out that the rest of it's laminate, so I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do about that. But the front face is coming off, so I would glue it. I am no professional, if you can't tell by the lack of equipment and also what I'm weighing it down with, but do you know what, I'm trying, and that's the key here. I wait for an eternity, and it is now dry and together. So I do a little research, figure out this thing called scuff sanding. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it essentially means just scuff the shit out of it, because laminate really doesn't exist, to be honest, to me right now. But it's not wood. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is, and it's not wood. So you just gotta bare scuff it up, taped it up, put on this latex gesso thing so it can kind of like, you know, be gesso to the front without being like too affecting on the vibrations of the rest of it. Sprayed the laminate part because that makes sense, you know, and then gessoed over that. I don't know, I just need a tooth. And then thought I'd paint it, use a shit ton of paint, to be honest, way too much. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this purple paint, but I sent Emma this very specific tone of paint, so I had to figure out how to mix that. Mixed it, because I'm nuts, and like, I'm actually really chuffed with that, like genuinely like proud of myself. Yeah, just kind of painted the guitar with it, because I don't know, there's no real technique here. Slap it on, and yeah. She's on there, the purple's on there. It's kind of like a purple that's not screaming in your face, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not too like, hello, but it is like, hey, I'm purple.
You like jazz?
So I'm vibing with it. Wanted to clean up the sides a little bit, but it's fine. The actual elements of the guitar, I had to figure out how I was going to put on there. So I did that whole like flip it over, write the thing on it, and then like flip it over again, scribble thing. I don't know what that's called, if there's a specific word for it. And then I thought I'd go around the sides with the lighter purple because that's a part of the design. Now this is live footage of me doing it. And as you can tell, I was really struggling because I have the shakiest hands in the entire goddamn world. So it was a hell of a struggle. That, plus also, look how translucent this is. Like, on a very real level, I had to do a multitude of layers. Like, crying, dying, and honestly throwing up at the same time, but it's fine. This tape peel, not as successful as I thought it would be, but it's fine. I went and fixed it. I just, you know, it was one of those moments that was like, oh, okay, good. Fuck me, I guess. And then I got onto like the proper details of the guitar. Like, she wanted a dagger covered, well, I wanted a dagger, she said cover it with ivy, and I was like, cool, done that, easy peasy. Turns out painting a dagger hella hard, so had to figure that out twice, because turns out there are two sides of the guitar, so that's good. But do you know what, I smacked out the park. I don't know if I'm going to show you, to be honest. There we go, that's what it is. I'm actually really gassed with the daggers because metal shininess, Ufarinos, and this is what we in the biz like to call wank. So I had to fix the sides, and then I chucked on some varnish. I know it doesn't look like I'm painting anything, but I am. I promise I'm painting. It is a polyacrylic, so it will kind of bend with the guitar because we're all about maintaining tone. It has been about 2 weeks since I finished it, and I've let it dry for like a whole hot minute. This came in. These are actually the strings, and we're gonna put them on the guitar. So let's do that. But first, we've got to undress her because she is fully clothed. Well, how have I done this? Release her from her constraints. Also, I got my nails done, so this is like a new experience for me, trying to do things with nails on. And I would like to say that I did actually take some of you guys' concerns in from the last one, where you said don't paint the neck. And so I didn't paint the neck this time because, do you know what? That does make sense, to be fair. So, the neck, bare wood. Bare wood. Come with me. She has been freed. I'm gonna add the strings and we're gonna see how she sounds. I've watched one TikTok video about how to restring a guitar, so I feel like I'm pretty much a professional without any of the experience. We're just gonna see how it goes. I managed to retrieve all 6 pluggy things. These are the strings that I got. Yeah, so they are, I don't know what information is important, but I got Martin & Co. Light 12 to 54, MA 540, Phosphor Bronze. Phosphor? Phosphor? Ah! Mini packets. String spread. Yeah, you have strings like this. Wait, I've got to look up what order the strings go in. Eid Gabe. Ooh. Ah, that feels in. The guy in the video said leave like a whole bunch of space. This much space? God, I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, you slut. Oh, I just got whipped! Ow! Okay, I'm gonna go do this. The strings are now on. I did leave it for a second because I got whipped. I'm gonna tune it. I've got to download Guitar Tuner. Guitar Tuner's put a bloody subscription on it. I'm pretty sure I've done this backwards, to be honest, but I left the little hoopy things so Emma can retune it if she wants. Okie dokie, we got an A string. She is vaguely tuned. I'm actually gonna get my boyfriend Oliver to play the guitar for me because he can play it a lot better than I can and he knows way more chords than I do. If you want to see the project that I'm working on right now, the video will be out at some point. I'm not going to say when because it's going to be done once I finish it, so subscribe and turn on notifications because otherwise you will not know that it's out. That's all for today and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!